6 types of video storytelling that you can use that go viral.
Have you ever wondered why some videos spread and others sit idle? Why that video caught your attention after you skipped over so many others? Welcome to the Virable Video Show, where each week we dissect videos engineered by brands to go viral. Our aim is to stimulate conversation about how they work or don't, and extract the viable lessons you can use in your own marketing and communications.
Welcome to episode 3 of the Virable Video Show. I'm your host, Jonathan Creek. If you don't already know it, storytelling, well, great storytelling, is a weapon of mass consumption. It does things to the brain that increases the likelihood of triggering the types of behaviors that the social media algorithms are looking for. Done right, a great story can take an ordinary piece of information and make it irresistibly contagious. Story type number 1, adversity. Tell a story that depicts the struggle to triumph narrative. As humans, we love underdog stories that end in success. Just take a look back in history. Helen Keller overcame incredible adversity. Martin Luther King, and even to a degree, Steve Jobs. By his own admission, he was a hard-ass jerk, but we love his overcoming adversity story. Story type number 2, relatability. Use stories that connect to your audience via an undeniable human truth. You're affirming that the way they think is the same as the way you think, and together, somehow, you're both right. Execute this type of story correctly, and you'll have your audience claiming, "How did they know? I was only thinking about this the other day. This could be me." Story type number 3, social reality. Sometimes these videos are a huge wake-up call, and other times they just provide a simple awakening. Regardless, they operate as a sounding board to explore perspectives or insights that, depending on the audience, will be considered right or wrong. If you have everyone in agreement when you're telling this type of story, then I'm afraid to say it, but it's you that's wrong. Story type number 4, niches, or what I like to call casual obsessions. Tell stories that are embedded in the day-to-day lives of your audience, the jokes they like to play, the stunts they would love to do. By turning into the pop culture of whatever it is they're passionate about, you'll increase your worth with your customers as they come to treat you as someone that truly understands them. Story type number 5, new frontiers. Take your audience somewhere they've never been before. It works for Kim Kardashian. I mean Red Bull. Sorry, I get those two mixed up all the time. Felix Baumgartner and his jump from space is a recent example.
Jumper away.
Man walking on the moon is the greatest example. Some 50 years later, people are still reliving the video they watched of man walking on the moon. 6, emotional response. Tell stories that make people feel something. The greater the emotional response, the greater the rate of sharing. If you can make them care, you can also make them share. Of course, humor is one of the greatest ways to get people sharing your story.
Totally cool and soft served straight from the sphincter. They're good at pooping.
Thanks for watching. I really do appreciate your attention. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, but most importantly, I really want your comments. It is what keeps me going, keeps me making these videos. I want to share knowledge, but I also want to absorb other people's knowledge too. Let's make this a community that grows together. Thanks again. I'm your host, Jonathan Creek, and for now, I'm out. Peace.